Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another TFSA Wealthsimple trade portfolio update. Now we are on update number 35. We're going to try and do an update almost every day this week, so it'll be great to have you follow along. If you aren't subscribed, I'm trying to grow my TFSA Wealthsimple trade portfolio from $0 all the way up to $100,000. It'd be great to have you join along. Hit that subscribe button, follow along. Let's just jump right into the portfolio. The markets are open. It's Tuesday. Let's see how we're doing. All right, here we are. We are in the Wealthsimple TFSA trade portfolio using the app. There was actually an app update yesterday that I noticed, so make sure you're updating to the latest app to get all the features of this. It'll give you a little reminder in the app if you aren't updated. So we are in our TFSA portfolio. We're down a little bit for the month, but let's just go first look through how the stocks are doing today. It's Tuesday. I'm filming this at 9:15 Pacific time, so the markets have been open for a little bit. We'll see how things are going. BEP.UN 46.50. Now we are going to see the prices change because we are obviously the market is still open, down a little bit today, unfortunately. So we are down now. Total return 1.99% on our 8 shares. Total value 371.20. BEP.UN. We're not going to make a deposit today. We did a deposit last week. I've got some. We'll bring some money over, I think, next week. CMC, this one has actually gone up today, which is kind of interesting. It was up quite a bit in the morning, almost like 10%. From reading the news on this, CMC, Cielo Waste Solutions, there was a patent for their technology on how they extract diesel to make this renewable diesel. There was a patent that was owned by a related party that they had licensed. Now, from what I understand, they've now traded that patent for shares, so they brought that in-house, so they now own the patent to this technology. So that kind of what saw the stock rise. So I think maybe long-term, hopefully that's a good thing. This one obviously is down. We kind of ignored that one. We'll let that one ride out. ETC, Evolve Cryptocurrencies ETF, this one's back up again, 4.17% today. Obviously, definitely some fluctuations in this one on the ETF. I'm going to keep adding to this. I think a long-term investment, 5-10 years, is going to be pay off with this. We have 62 shares right now. Today's return up 4.55%, 37.20, which is nice. Still early in the day, might see it kind of come up a bit. I have been looking at some of the cryptocurrencies, and Ethereum seems to be going up today, so that will help that one out. Greenlane Renewables up and down, up a little bit today, which is nice. 1 penny up, $1.43 right now. Our average price, we are still down 4.87%. But if you've been following along and seeing this Greenlane Renewables in the portfolio, you can see there's definitely some swings in that one. So we'll be back up there again. Again, another long-term investment. Let's just go back to that because if you remember, we had originally 300 shares, but last week we added another 100 shares to Greenlane Renewables. Good long-term stock. I think we'll see some good growth in that in the long term. REI.UN, this one, it seems to be down today a little bit, 22.49 trading right now. As you can see, they kind of really go up in the morning and then back down, but that's just the way the market works. We are still are up though, 7.7%. Total return $40.20 on our 25 shares. Another stable of the portfolio, which is nice to see. That one's still growing. RNW, again, up and down on this one. We're down a little bit today, 1880 as of right now. Today's return, we're down 1.78%. 30 shares on this. We're going to keep adding to this one. I think some good long-term investment for TransAlta Renewables. We'll still get our regular dividends as long as the dividends aren't going to change. We'll see. I think we'll have a good investment there. Solar Alliance Energy, this one is flat today, 310 shares, not really doing much, minus on that one too. We'll just leave that one off and just let that one sit and go. We're not going to sell any of these stocks. We're not here to, you don't lose money until you sell these things. So we don't have a big position in Solar Alliance Energy. We'll see what happens in the next five or so years. Slate Office Real Estate Investment Trust. This one's been going down a bit too, and I'm not really sure. Maybe there's some people that can leave a comment in some terms of why some of the REITs, like for example RioCan, will go up. But for example, Slate Office Real Estate Trust. Now it's a different kind of demographic of a REIT. This one is office real estate, whereas RioCan is more like shopping malls and strip malls, that kind of stuff. That might obviously has something to do with it, but this one has been going down. Our average price $5.18. We're just down 4.56. That being said, regular dividends monthly coming on that, and the dividends haven't changed on this one since we've bought it, so that's good. But I would like to know anybody's comments on that. If they own this, let me know. People probably smarter than me with that investment. TELUS 29.02, we're still down. Seems market's up and down a little bit today. 15 shares, we are still up 3.75%, 15.73 return. I like that one for TELUS. We'll keep adding to this one. And our two ETFs, Vanguard Canadian High Dividend Yield Index ETF 4277. This one is up. Probably the banks are probably doing well. I haven't looked at those directly, but this one has quite a heavy rating on some of the Canadian banks, which seem to do well. We're up 9% on this. We should have put everything into VDY. We would have been off to the races, but hindsight is always 2020. But doing okay there. Let's just go back up. Yeah, up 123.79 on our 35 shares. So happy about that one. And we will still get our regular dividends from that as too. VFV, this is the Vanguard S&P 500 index ETF, 105.41. We are down a little bit today, but you know what? It's been, we can update the price. And we'll just kind of see we're up almost $6 earlier today, but still up 7%. So these ones have been doing quite well. We have 17 shares of VDY. Another one will be continuing to add to the portfolio. Just before we drop off, I've been kind of looking at another ETF. This is called CARS. Haven't purchased this one yet. This is the same Evolve Automobile Innovation Index Fund. This is the same ETF company that has the Evolve cryptocurrency ETF. And I just kind of have this one on my watch list. So we'll see what happens. If anybody is kind of invested in this or has that on their radar, let me know down in the comments below. And let's just go up and see how we're doing for the day. There we go, up 27.25 for the day. That's good, 0.39%. It's nice to be up, not down. Again, on the week, we are down a little bit, though, 92.12. This is mostly from CMC. That one seems to be dragging the portfolio down, unfortunately. Past month down, and then 3 months, we're basically almost kind of down almost 1%, kind of flat, I would almost say that. And in the year, we are up 29.10, so $29.10, 0.41%. I think we'll see that rise. What's been kind of coming down a little bit is our ETC. We bought that when it was a little bit high, but I think long term we'll start to dollar cost average these. We're not going to be too worried about that. We're just kind of building our base of our portfolio right now for long-term growth and dividends from some of those dividend stocks. All right, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far and aren't subscribed, go ahead and check and make sure you are subscribed. Follow along. I do regular videos on the channel. Like I said before, I'm going to be growing our Wealthsimple TFSA trade portfolio. We started back in April with $0. We're going to try and do small deposits all the way up to $100,000 and try and get some growth in the TFSA portfolio as well. It'd be great to have you join along. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial planner, but if you had a comment or question, you can leave it down in the comment section below. I'll try to answer it or point you in the right direction. As always, if you are investing, make sure you do your own due diligence and or ask your financial planner. That's it, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you all in the next video.